Welcome to God of War, it's Abyss, bringing you all the collectibles for the region Konunsgard. Now in order to access this region, you need to complete all the favors for Brok and Sindri. In the description below, I do have a guide just in case you need any help with that. Also, in the description below will be timestamps for each individual collectible, just in case there's a certain one you're missing.
Butthole.
You expect us to find parts from a legend?
Oh, Mozognir the Dwarf King found 2 of them. Everyone knows that. But when he went looking for the 3rd...
Poof! He vanished. Maybe he'll find some clues at his stronghold in Konunsgard.
And looky here. A Konunsgard entry stone. It's got your name on it. How fucking strange.
First one up is our Mystic Gateway. As soon as you dock the boat, just go forward a little bit and you'll walk right into it. Next up is our first lore. You'll basically go down these chains, you'll go up a cliff, and then you'll walk right into it.
Look here.
It says, "Glory to Mozognir, the Dwarf King. May his reign be long, prosperous, and filled with peace."
Next up is our shop, which is right around the corner from the lore.
Greetings, and welcome to Konunsgard. I just want to make sure you're good and prepared before heading in any further. There's all manner of nastiness left over from the Mad Dwarf King's foul practices.
What kind of practices?
Oh, various sacrificing, dark enchantments, blood, magic, and so forth. Quite common among the older dwarves, unfortunately. Old habits are hard to break.
Next up is our Odin's Raven. You're going to make a left and you're going to freeze the poison urn, and then you'll see it just beyond the chest. Next up is our Mystic Gateway. Just go back from where we came from, and you'll make a left on the bridge, go towards the right, and then you'll walk right into it. Next up is our first entry stone. Just make your way all the way to the entrance of the Stronghold, and you'll notice it right next to a dead body.
Well, that's one entry stone. Looks like it needs 3 entry stones.
Alright, so now we're going to go to the left and we're going to pick up our second entry stone. Now I let the game play in because this one was a little difficult to find if you don't notice it. So you're going to make your way all the way around until you find a river. Above the river will be a bucket with a blue crystal in it. You need to grab that blue crystal and you'll be able to open up a new path. Now I do show the little spot where the crystal is, and it's right here. So you'll be able to open up a new path. Once you open up that new path, then you'll be able to grab the green energy and you'll be able to unlock a door, in which behind that door is the second entry stone.
I can't yet. Here we go! Wolverines! Stone number 2. This place is even bigger than Vadergard.
Yes. The Dwarf King's reach appears vast.
Wonder what happened to him.
'Tis a great mystery, even amongst the sons of Ivaldi. Motsognir's behavior before his disappearance grew increasingly erratic.
Why?
The Devegrathikr, the very armor you find yourself searching for. Though he found 2, I'd wager his failure to find the 3rd ingredient drove him to madness.
Alright, so now we're going to go to the right and we're going to pick up a series of collectibles. The first one is going to be the Odin's Raven. So you get to a point to where you'll climb a cliff and you'll jump over a series of rocks. When you get to that, you'll drop down and you can either go left or right. Now we're going to go to the right and get this Odin's Raven. Our next one is the Odin's Raven, and you'll notice it as soon as you get to the dragon, if you look ahead below him, you'll be able to hit the Odin's Raven. Next up is our ruined door. So you're going to notice that one of them is guarded by a gate, but towards the right you can pick up a red orb. So you're going to pick up a red orb, throw it at that gate, and have Arterius shoot it with the shock arrow, and then you need to hit all 3 of those ruins in a quick succession, which will then unlock the door. Next up is our Odin's Raven. So you're going to notice there's a bridge which you need to throw your axe at to drop the bridge. Once you drop the bridge, you can see the Odin's Raven on the right. Directly around the corner from the Odin's Raven is our lore, and you'll walk right into it.
Boy, over here.
Yes, sir. Okay, that's going in the journal.
Next up is our 3rd entry stone. Just continue forward and you'll see it sitting there on a pedestal. Okay, so now we need to destroy the 3 shrines in order to release the dragon. So the one right here is easy to get. And then we're going to take a zip line down, and then you'll notice one's off towards the left a little bit. And then there's one that we pass very early on in the very beginning. Just destroy all 3 shrines, and then we'll be able to release the dragon, which will complete one of the 2 favors.
Yet this plague land is all that remains of it. This is why you do not trust legends, boy.
What can you trust?
Yourself, your eyes, your instincts. Blind trust in a legend is a gamble, and rarely does it pay off.
Last one. Let's go free him.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now that we got all the collectibles on this side, we need to go enter the Stronghold. So we're going to bring that 3rd entry stone to that pedestal that's in front of the entrance. Once you enter the Stronghold, just go off towards the right, and then you'll walk right into the shrine.
It's kind of run down in here.
What did you expect?
I don't know. Less ruin, I guess? Maybe the throne room's in better shape.
Look here. Another.
Star cannon. Wow, that's a lot of arms.
That's fair to say.
6, 7, 8? Could he shoot 4 bows at once?
More of a swordsman. He did only have the 2 eyes.
Looks like Thor cut him down to size.
It's what he does.
Next up is our last Odin's Raven. You want to go off to the left a little bit, and you'll look up to where the light's coming out, and then you'll be able to hit it. Next up is to retrieve the mystical ingredients. So you're going to make your way all the way around to a double door. Once you go through the double door, there's a hidden passageway behind the throne. Once you go into there, you'll be able to pick up all the ingredients.
Do you hear that?
No. What do you hear, boy?
Crying. We start getting louder.
There's a passage behind this throne.
A secret passage!
Well, wouldn't be a proper throne room without a secret passage.
Motsognir.
Look here.
I was wondering about this.
Next up is our legendary chest. Just continue on to the path. There'll be a left and the right. We're going to go to the right, and you'll notice some water coming down the cliff. Once you see that, you'll walk right into it.
Those must be the 3 mythical ingredients Brok was talking about.
I can say with utmost certainty that I've never laid eye on a stranger set of objects in my life.
How are Brok and Sindri supposed to build with whatever they are?
Don't count the dwarves out, lad. They're right pricks, but they're resourceful. They once made an unbreakable chain out of little more than a cat's footstep and bird spit.
That doesn't even make sense.
Next up is our Nornir Chest. So just continue on to the pathway, and then you notice the entrance to the left, on which you'll walk right into the Nornir Chest. Now this one's a little different to open. It requires you to grab a green ball of energy with your Chaos Blades. So I would start with the right one, right? So when you throw that ball of energy into it, you're going to see it spinning around until you see an N. Then you want to pull it out when you see that N. Then you'll go to the left one and throw that green ball of energy into it. And then you'll be able to see 2 of the ruins spinning around. All you need to do now is just hit all 3 of them in a quick succession, and then it'll open that Nornir Chest.
wonder what this place looked like in better times.
Conan's...
Next up is our Realm Tear encounter. Just turn around from the Nornir Chest and make a left, and then you'll notice it off to the right. Once you stick your hand into the tear, all the enemies will come out in which you need to defeat. After you defeat all the enemies, then you'll be able to close the Realm Tear. All that's left to do is just return to Brok and Sindri's shop, which is located in the temple. Once you do that, you have completed all the collectibles in this region. With that being said, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
You found the legendary materials? Incredible. Oh, this is so exciting. Meet me back at the temple and we'll get started right away.
You boys look right beaming.
We found the materials. But they're so weird. How do you build a piece of armor out of something so...
None ya.
Nanya?
None your fucking business. Trade secret. We got our ways.
Oh.